Hey, so what's happening? It's your boy Veli representing TMR, and I'm here with Unplugged DMV. You dig?
Welcome to another episode of Unplugged DMV. I am Tanita Danae, and today we have Veli.
In the building, TMR.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
Feeling?
How you? What's going on?
I'm pretty good. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Because I hear an accent.
I'm born and raised in PG County, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of folks from different areas, from down south, you know what I'm saying, New York and everything. But I'm born and raised in PG County, Maryland. I've been all over the place. That's why I say PG County, really, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a Maryland native, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised.
Okay, Maryland.
Yeah.
Got you. I heard the accent there. Are you currently still in Maryland? Or,
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you still try to find different places, you know what I'm saying? I've been out here for a while now, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, music, et cetera, et cetera. So right now, you know, you try to find that next destination for like career-wise. But right now, yeah, I'm here, still doing my thing. I'm always be here. Even when I leave, I'm always have a crib here, come back, you know what I'm saying, chill, rock out. So
is there somewhere you have in mind that you see yourself going?
California really been on my mind a lot. I get a lot of good vibes out there. A lot of times when I drop music, I get a lot of good engagement with a lot of people from California out there. So I really feel like out there I can adapt there anywhere I could, but I feel like there I could really make some moves, and there's a lot of opportunities out there too. So and in a few other places, but that's one of the main places that I'm looking at right now, though.
If not Cali, then where?
I would say like Florida. You know, like a Florida.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Florida. I just like the vibe down there too, and I got some good folks out there too. So you know, for me to tap in out there, it wouldn't be hard for. So really, just taking that move and taking that risk, and like, you know what, I did what I had to do in Maryland, DMV. Let me go ahead and make this move now. So it's just all about just game planning now and just executing it for real.
So how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for a while. I say for like, I've been writing music since I was like 12, 13, but I really started taking it serious. I would say about like 3, 4 years ago, like really like investing and putting money behind marketing and promo and everything to really have my career just take those steps where I need to be. So yeah, I would say really on a serious note for about like 4 years now.
Okay. Yeah. And so when you started out writing, just writing?
Yeah, just writing. I used to write poetry, not much. I wasn't no like super poetic guy, but like I used to write my little poems and stuff like that. But I was just always around music, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, sister, auntie, everybody, you know what I'm saying? My family, they always just was in music, choirs and all that stuff. So all around music was just around me. So I just really adapted to hip hop more, and really I just like writing, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at it as like it's a form of art regardless. So, you know, that's just me just painting my picture. So I still write to this day. I don't write on notepads like I used to no more, but I keep it in my phone. Stuff like that.
So you switched to the...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. At first I used to have notepads and notebooks stacked up. I used to go to studios. I used to just be flipping through certain books, which one I want to go to. So now it's more easy, you know, technology upgraded. And, you know, we got phones now. I could just be on the road and I could just write a song right there, so it's cool.
So how would you say your personality is reflected within your music?
I would say a vibe, like settled, you know, cool, chill. But you get the best of both worlds, you know. Sometimes, you know, they always say you can't judge a book by its cover, so you might see the chill, reserved side right now, but once you start to fall in more into the project and listen to the music, you be like, okay, you can really feel whatever feeling you feel, and I could deliver that, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're sad, mad, happy, you want to party, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Like you, who do you cater more to? The women? Because you seem like you write
now in my like career and like the type of music I make now, I really do like cater a lot to women now, because I know like with the fellas I can always make any type of like record, and fellas want to adapt to it, but with women you really have to like attract the right songs, you know what I'm saying, for women, because me mainly the way I look at it, women will really go out there and support, you know what I'm saying? Not to say fellas don't support either, but like when women are really locked in, like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely a plus. So I mean, at the end of the day, I know how to deliver for the fellas and make those type of records, but mainly I always try to make sure I get the right songs done for the females. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's understandable. So who inspired you to do music?
Tupac.
Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac.
Tupac.
Name Veli, you know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. I'm a big fan. I came up listening to him, you know, since a kid, you know what I'm saying? So bought all of his albums, DVDs, documentaries, and all that stuff. So he's really somebody I really took, you know, some game from and added to mine just a few, just like with, you know, Jordan and Kobe, you know what I'm saying? You just he took the fade away real quick, you know what I'm saying? I took his flow and nothing like that. But just, he inspired me to write and make those type of songs that I make now where it's all around, not just one-dimensional music. So he definitely played a big part,
Okay. So Tupac is your old, favorite artist?
Yeah, of all time,
So who's a new artist that you can kind of rock with on the level of Tupac?
I listen to a lot of new artists right now. Honestly, if you heard some of the music that I listen to and the music that I make, you'd be like, it's probably like throw you off for but like I listen to a lot of music. I like a lot of new day and age rap, the new generation of music right now. Yeah, I like because like the creativity is there, and I feel like they're expressing themselves more. I feel like back in the '90s and 2000s, you really had to be a certain way to be. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. I can't understand a thing. These new artists.
I mean, no, now, but don't get me wrong. It's a lot of songs that I be like, I don't know what you're talking about, But from standpoint, from the beat selections to the melodies to, I mean, the lyrics in hip hop really is mid-level now. It's not really a competition or people not really tripping off that no more. But I know for me, I tend to look for that sometimes. But for the most part, I listen to a lot of young artists. I would say Dirt. He's one of the young artists that I feel he can make all those type of diverse songs and you can relate to and stuff like that. But I listen to a lot of them.
Do you like him? He's not being too new, but
no. I was gonna say Kendrick. He just up there for but I listen to Kendrick. I'm not like a big Kendrick fan, like I got his album and stuff like that. But whenever Kendrick drop or whenever he drop a single or he's on somebody's feature, I always tap in because I know he always gonna deliver.
So give us like a little background on your creative process. Like tell us how we know you write. We know you write poetry and things like that. But what is a day with Veli like when you are in your zone writing music or getting ready to record?
I mainly go off like my emotions for and what I go through in life and stuff like that. And that's all around, whether it's just me or whether it's with my peers. But whenever I feel as though I need to vent or I want to get a point across, that's where I really go to write. Or and a lot of times that's my safe place, keep me sane. A lot of times when I want feels dark, when you go to that dark place sometimes or something like that, you just go to what you love to do to get that outlet for real. So with music, I always find time to always write music and take that time away to just get away from everything, all the distractions and everything that's going on personally in life. Like, you know what, let me lock in on this, and it's really like my therapy, you know what I'm saying? So for me, music helps a lot, and it got me through a lot, whether me listening to it or me making my own music. But writing, I always start off with the topic. You know what I'm saying? I always like to know what I'm talking about first. I don't like to go into songs or making songs or get on somebody else's song and I don't know what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying? So mainly I get the topic first, come up with a nice hook real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because I know with the bars, I go ahead and come up with that. So I really try to get a nice hook. And the beat selection is something I'm really big on too. So a lot of times, before I even write the hook, I already have the beat already set. So once I get the beat, come up with the hook, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's on topic, then I just come up with the lyrics and there you go. A lot of times, depending on how the beat is, whether it's a bridge and I gotta add a melody in there, whatever. But I always like to test myself in different ways. But that's basically like my formula right there. I like to be on topic. So.
Okay, that's a nice little vibe. And you know yourself, you have to be everything. So I know you said your family basically, all of you are into music. So were they actually supportive of you?
Now. My mom, she, she's not the first one, but when you're younger, you want to tell your folks, I want to rap, I want to do this. They're like, boy, you better go do this or do that. So for me, I never really got caught up in that. For me, I always looked at it like, okay, I'm gonna prove her wrong. And she's seen me doing my thing since, I always told her that. I mean, I always had my bumps in the road and stuff like that, but she's seen I'm dedicated to it. She's seen I'm taking it serious. So a lot of times, she just tell me to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? And at the long run, it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
And she
That's
sees
what I
that.
was about to ask, like what's some of the best advice that either family or friend has given you, throughout your music?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, but mainly just, just keep going, remember what you've been through and how far you came and what you want to get. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't let nobody take you away from what you want to do, regardless of what's going on. And you might tell somebody your dream that you want to do, man, they might really be all into it like you are, but you can't down yourself. And you gotta just stick to your guns and stay 10 toes down and really be like, okay, F this, I'm gonna keep this going. And then you look back and be like, I'm glad I made those decisions. So that's what I'm doing now. And they see that and everybody respects it now. So that's the main thing. And my job is to make sure I deliver. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So.
What would you say separates you or makes you stand out more than any other artist that's out now?
My originality. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times a lot of artists, they are talented, but I think they don't believe in their talent all the way because they want to follow a trend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they see what's going on with a lot of the artists that they like, and it's a popular thing. So a lot of times it's just like, it'll lead you down a road that you really don't know. Now, if you know the game and you know what that can lead you to, more power to you if you want to take that route. But a lot of times, you know, they don't, and it leads them to jail and death and stuff like that, which is unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? But mainly just my originality, you know what I'm saying? So I always want to just be one of those artists that, you know, when it's all said and done, it's over, you look back and be like, yo, that guy stood out because of this, you know what I'm saying? He made this type of music. He didn't make those type of records that this person made. Like, when you hear Veli record, you hear Veli project, it sets you right the way you know who you listening to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they just leaving a mark, you know what I'm saying? From the flow, from how I deliver myself, from even to my presentation, you know what I'm saying? So just being original and just showing people that at the end of the day, if you could just stick to being original, at the end of the day, that's gonna win over you trying to put on a mask and in front of a camera, be something that you're really not, you know what I'm saying? So just be yourself, and whatever type of music or art that you have, just go with that. You know, you don't have to be like nobody else. So yeah, that's the main thing.
Okay. So I know that we talked about you going to traveling and going to different cities and things like that. So do you do like a lot of networking? Do you more so like the social media promo, or do you like the word of mouth, shaking hands, you know?
I mean, I honestly, I like both. I came up when burning CDs and out the trunk and going, going to barbershops and stuff like that. You know, hollering at one of your barbers, hey, give them a stack of CDs, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen both sides. I like the technology now because it's way easier now. And like, I just dropped a song just yesterday, and I go on my phone, I can just send it out to, you know, anybody, emails, DMs, and all that. So with the technology, I would say this day and age right now, I actually like the way it is because it's way more easier to access. But I can't forget where I came from, though. So I think that's what made me still grind hard, just from those back in the day when you drop a song or you drop anything, you really got to go and be out in the streets and really promote it and get it out there.
So do you think the hustle has changed? Do you think
absolutely.
people don't have to hustle?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think from a standpoint of it just being more easier for people to get on their phones. But you still have people that get on their phones and they'll still go hit the streets and do what they gotta do, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, some people might get settled and they might get on their phones and do a couple little networking and they're like, all right, you know what, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? And that might hinder your project and what you got going on compared. If you really go hard with it, you know, you never know the results, you know what I'm saying? So that's why for me, I always try to do both. I get on the phone, do my thing on the phone, and then I go on the street, I go to these clubs, I tap in with some DJs, yo, I got a new song, new project, what I need to do, what you need, and then, you know, we go from there, because at the end of the day, you want to always make sure you get the right results of the work that you put in, you know what I'm saying? You work hard, so you want to make sure you don't shorten yourself, you know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing.
Do you have any, like, how do you feel when you're about to perform or do a show?
Adrenaline rush. Yeah, it's like an adrenaline rush for real. You know, like you get the jitters a little bit, you know, but once I step in front of the mic and once that music drop, it's just like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you walk into an arena or somewhere, you just know all eyes is on you real quick, and you just like, okay, you just don't know what the outcome be, but once you just get in that emotion, it's just like something overcomes you for real, and which is, you know, like, it's good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? So I really get like an adrenaline rush, you know what I'm saying? And right after I'm done performing, I really want to just go perform again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now that you up now.
Exactly, but at first it used to be nerve-wracking though. It used to be nerve-wracking, but once I started doing it more and start getting more settled, it's just like an adrenaline rush now. It's like a high, you know what I'm saying? So I'm addicted to, you know, performing. You know?
Yeah. Do you feel like you've evolved, like your music and even with your writing and everything?
Absolutely.
Evolved in these past few years?
Absolutely. I feel like it's more growth now, you know. It's definitely more things I can talk about and awareness that I can raise in a lot of music that I make now instead of just talking about the casual stuff. Partying and females and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So I feel there's more purpose in what I'm doing. My music now is more structured and really just more building empire now. I started just me as an artist now. I'm trying to build a whole empire now with TMR. So I'm really just getting started with that. I'm still putting everything together, but I see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
So if you had a younger gentleman who wanted to become an artist, what's some advice that you would give him?
To stay real.
Stay real.
Stay true to yourself. You know, don't never let nobody tell you can't be nothing. Don't never let nobody discourage you. Don't never let nobody tell you that it's not gonna work. As long as you believe in yourself, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it don't have to be just music, but you could kick a door down with that, and you could tap in with all your other talents and do other things besides just what you solely set on doing, you know what I'm saying? So just sticking to it and believing in yourself and you know, sky's the limit for you. So I would just say just stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself.
That's good advice. Yeah. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I would actually be playing sports, honestly.
Really?
I'm a big sports head. I used to, you know, play football. I wasn't like really like all over the place. I played like Boys and Girls Club and stuff like that. But like my grades wasn't really up to par for real. And then, you know, once that happened and I started being outside more, hanging out, you know what I'm saying? My mindset always, it just went sidetracked every time. So I always loved music though. But if I wasn't doing music though, sports would definitely be, you know, something that I'd definitely be serious on and be most likely doing right now, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't work out like that, so it is what it is. It's cool though. But I'm always tapped into sports. Basketball, football, always.
Yeah.
Always.
We know y'all love sports. We know that. Okay, so give us, do you have any upcoming projects or any?
Absolutely. Project-wise, I mean, I'm really chilling on a project right now. I still have like other singles that I have coming out, but I do have a few singles that's out now. They're on Apple Music right now. I just dropped a new single, She Like, that's out now. Apple, everywhere, Spotify, all that, it's on there. But yeah, mainly I have some new songs coming out. I have a few songs with a few of my peers that I have, you know what I'm saying, and other few things that I'm, you know, not gonna really put too much out, but yeah, I have some songs. Project-wise, when the time is right, you know, I really want to just put some singles out and really just catch some momentum, catch more momentum, move around a little bit more, do some more networking and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then, you know, like when the time is right, you know, I'll be able to settle down and get an album mode and go ahead and get a project together. But it's no rush. I have a lot of music out now and a lot of music in the vault that I still have to, you know, put out in videos. So a lot of singles and a lot of videos that will be coming out in the meantime before a project. But expect a lot of singles and videos.
Okay, well, we can't wait to hear everything.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so we want to thank you for joining us today.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Appreciate y'all having joining us on this episode of Unplugged DMV. Right now, let everyone know the song that you're about to perform for us.
All right, this is my new single that just dropped, She Like, from your boy Veli, TMR, and I'm here with Unplugged DMV, and it's always a pleasure. You're there. So you can find me on Apple, just type in VELI, and it's on there. That's all you gotta do. You're gonna see it, She Like, and everything else.
There you have it. This wraps it up. Unplugged DMV. Thanks for tuning in.
You did.